Ted. Sorry about the wind. Holy cow, it's nasty. I'm gonna go this way, Ted. Ted and I were just trying to clear the inlet on the pond. There was a lot of junk in it, and it was blocked up. So we just cleared that out. Now I gotta come down this end and clear the stuff out of the gate here, because otherwise the gate will be covered in junk, because the gate's not turned off right now. So the only thing blocking the water is the junk in front of the gate, which is a problem. There we go. So I want to make sure that there's no sand trapped in there. Oh, that's cold. Hoo-yah! Alright, now I've got it. Careful, Ted. You want to get sucked through that gate, buddy. Alright, that's blocked off, but it's still coming down major fast. Ted, come on, get away from there. Get away from there. That will suck you through. Okay, so I'm going to have to shut that off by cranking it. But because this thing's so rusty, I've got my gloves. And unless Ted can film, I think there's only one of us here. Alright, it's not Ted filming. It's an old stick. We'll see how that works. Right, Ted? Alright. Water's still coming in a lot quicker than I was expecting. There's nothing in the gate though, so as long as I get the gate shut, it won't matter. And there's no stones or anything in the gate seal. There we go. That's it. All right. Now, naturally the water's slowing down some. Now what I'll do is I'll walk all the way back up and around the pond, up to where the tractor is, way up there, and we'll open up the other end. Just about to ask where you were. You realize you're coming through the crappiest mud, right? And you're gonna ride back on the tractor on my lap the whole way. And you don't give a crap. One of the side, I'll call it the ports. This port here I used to park my boat in a lot, but then we had a lot of trees and things that came down, so I stopped parking here. Sorry about the wind. I know the wind's terrible. And here's where we've got the boat now. So this one fills up right about to the tip of where the boat is, and that's where we keep the boat. And then we can take right off. Just for reference, you can see that that pipe is probably about, I'd say a little under a quarter, a little over a quarter full. Pretty much shouldn't be anything else coming out of there at all, because it should be kind of blocked at this point. But I just finished clearing the blockage, and because the cover wasn't on it. So that block right there wasn't there, it naturally plugged itself. So now I'll pull the block out. Put my gloves on the tractor though, because I don't want to lose them in the river. And I don't need them for this operation. I think I ate a leaf. Alright. See that water start swirling? Me doesn't care. Stay out of that hole, Ted, or you'll get projected to the other side quick, buddy. I'm going to put this back. This belongs here, so we know where to find it. And you can see we've got a bit more water coming out now. There, I'll drive the tractor down the road. Want to take a look at the pond? Come on, let's take a look at the pond. And you can see where I had my foot is already well underwater. Normally we'd clean all this junk out of here first and try and rake this stuff down, but there were so many leaves in here last year it wasn't even funny. It's not even worth the effort. Just let it all get stirred up and eventually it'll float up and over the top. You can see where these bunched up leaves are. It'll blow right through there. It'll be down the other side. Hey Ted, what's up buddy? Hey, don't take go to the dam. That's not a great idea. This pond is, I don't know, maybe 1/8 of an acre. It's not that big. It looks big when it's full. But it certainly does fill pretty fast. By tomorrow, this thing will probably be up and on the edge. Or at least close to it. Because the water's coming in pretty good. And normally with the inlet out there, generally lay a couple of rocks there to kind of point the water in, but you know, when the water's up high like this, you don't really need it. And you can see the outlet is stopped, and that just basically continues on to the river. So when it gets cut off for the season, the water just drains right back out, goes back to the river again. All right, and that's a pretty good sized outlet, so if for some reason we got any giant trout in here, they would go straight through the pipe. They'd have no problem with that on their way out. Well, okay, I guess that's it. I'm gonna let Ted play for a few more minutes, and then we'll march on. Are you gonna dive in that, Ted? Yeah, it's filling up pretty good. Get that out of here, of course. Oh yeah, you're gonna be a load of fun to ride home with. How was that, Ted? That mountain water a little chilly there, buddy?